Ow. I'm healing. And your penis is dead. I'm sorry. Nah, it's not needed. Ah. It scared me.
What? That scared you?
I was on edge. Apple. Ah! Who started viciously vibrating? That's the only.
For me if you need anything, okay?
Like, this is a good game.
Bye bye. Bye bye.
In case you didn't notice, they're trying to kill you again.
Oh, I get it.
Any
Shit.
last words? Too bad. Nobody's listening.
Oh, was I supposed to match to the door? Oh, I thought. What when I dude, my shotgun shells are gay. See, they have a little. They got.
Very quickly, I'll be back.
Okay. I don't know you. I know you. I don't know you. I don't know you. I don't know you. I know you. I roughly know you. I 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 don't know you. I know you. Okay. I don't know from Zentrea back. Alright, these guys I don't fully know. The rest, some of these I feel confident. Oh wait, I don't know you. Apple, you said you're going to the bathroom and you're going to be back. You traitor, you trickster, you tricked me. Apple, how dare you? Apple,
Nice.
Oh my god, I screamed real. Dude, I stared at that. Did I die? I don't think it's I don't think the question I'm asking is crazy.
I feel like I'm gonna have to like do an entire essay just to keep CJ happy.
I'm asking why you picked a fairy and you're getting really defensive. I don't know what else to say.
I'm just saying I would pick a fairy and then you just bring up these random ass fucking questions.
Random?
Like, why would you pick a
Rude, did I scare you?
Not that time, but good try.
console in your PC?
Yeah.
Like that is like the only thing I know of right now that you can actually delete it.
If your computer ever gets too hot,
Oh, no,
pour a little water on it.
Oh, no,
Cool it down.
No. Okay, okay, I know. Okay, I know one.
Jesus
I know one
Christ,
tactic.
Apple, calm down.
Sorry.
Apple's like
Okay,
losing his fucking mind.
listen.
Guys,
I've been
Apple,
deleting
guys,
for 32
please.
guys, listen.
Listen.
Fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Guys. Jesus, we weren't even saying anything.
Oh my fucking god.
But we weren't. We were just singing silently. You're like, guys, go. We're just like.
CJ, shut the hell up, okay?
He became one of the fucking monsters in the game just to tell us that he knows how to delete System 32.
No, fuck off. Okay. So, this is something I watched on a YouTube short. So apparently,
3 sub. Maybe she'll let me smell her feet. What?
okay, I know exactly what I'm gonna give
You know
CJ.
what? Don't do it.
What?
Apple, I know what that model can do. No. Hello. Whoops. I messed something up. 1 second.
Oh, he took my wallet. And then he left the instance.
I forgot to turn on my camera.
Yo, this is rigged. This is so rigged.
And then he ran in.
And then he just left.
Yeah, but he just. Yeah, he ran straight into the public portal.
There we go. Yeah, I'm slightly late, but we'll
That
deal with that later.
bitch.
I don't know where in the ending it'll put me, but we'll just kind of figure it out as we go in. Anyway, sorry I was gone Sunday. This will basically be the only stream for the week, except for perhaps Sunday, but even that's like debatable. Like debatably Sunday. Probably not. First stream will probably be Monday next week. Just because I'm working evenings this week, which is literally from 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. And then it's like when I get home, I'm not going to want to stream. It's going to be stupid late. And I'm not going to want to stream before because it's going to be stupid early for me. Um, game audio. Sodom. There we go. Oh.
Keep looking. It's around here somewhere.
Where is it?
Oh, you're cold. Getting hotter. Hotter. You're burning up.
Wow!
Happy birthday, buddy.
Happy birthday, sweetie.
Okay, I need you to take over now and make dinner. I gotta get back to it.
Of course.
Okay, so I gotta find the other tapes. On a side note, yeah, the door is steel, but he could easily break into this fucking room. You know what that means? I bet that means David was a stupid child. Huh, you fucking mimic? Huh, dumbass? Yeah, David was stupid if you can't find me. Okay, now I'm a little annoyed that his pathfinding isn't like making him leave. Chad, I'm scared. Oh shit, my headset just gave me the little battery sound. Uh-oh. That is a separate issue I gotta deal with. 1 sec. Yeah, plugged into a charger. Hopefully that works. Okay, no, that's my church is acting up, so that's not gonna work. Okay, the setup I have to make my headset charge is really risky because it's basically causes me to hang my power bar by one of the things it's plugged into. But I'm sure that's fine. It's a fast charger, so it'll charge fast before my computer ends up accidentally unplugging itself. I hope. Come on. Yep. I heard someone talking about a theory of like, how the fuck does the mimic possess Big Top? I know, it's what people are saying. Honestly, it's the only theory I've heard that actually makes sense on how he did it. I guess so, and that's what's fucking me up here. Yeah, go down the hall. Go down the hall. No, you stupid fuck. Dude, I don't even know how to get past him. Dude, come on, please leave. Good enough. Fuck off, bitch. Okay, if I knew there was a vent here, I would have gone for it way sooner. Suck my tiny penis, mimic. I mean, very, very large. Incredibly large. Huge, in fact, some would say. Especially pretty women and guys. That's technically like a Bonnie that he's in, right? Like a fucked up Bonnie. Oh god, that is so loud. Yeah, let me check my headset. Still at orange. Shit. What if I unplug it? What? Unplugged it, it said green. Okay, wait, I'm gonna keep letting this thing charge. This thing does. He's so loud, dude. Do you hear that?
These games are amazing.
What the fuck was that? Why did that sound so clear? Like it was in my head. Okay. See, he sounds quiet in the closet, and the second you get out, he gets like way louder. Okay. You see, if there's a spot between here and there I could hide at, that'd be good. Ooh, he's like over here. Yeah, he's like there-ish, right? Yep. Dude, almost an hour for literally one tape. One second, we can call from my bank. Let me just check this. My bank literally called me. I answered it, and then they just like hung up. And it literally like comes up with like the info saying like, this is your bank. You know, like blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna say what my bank is. Haha, there's nothing in there, idiot. I'm already in overdraft. I mean, what? But no, there's like barely anything in there. What's it gonna take? Great, you can buy yourself a McDonald's Happy Meal if you're lucky. I guess I could loop around that way. See, the thing is, if there's something actually concerning with my bank, they would email me too. They'd be like, hey, we've noticed this in your account. Or you know what I mean? So I guarantee you, sometimes they'll just they'll call me and just be like, can you rate our service on 1 to 10? How have we been? Anything you'd want to change, you know what I mean? It's like a little survey thing. And I guarantee you that's probably fucking it. Motherfucker, why is he so loud? Dude, I literally am just, okay, wait. Thank God, dude. Fuck, even that was close. The fuck was that? Go on. It's you I need, right? Okay.
Edwin, Ed, get out here. You're missing it.
Just give me a minute. I had the best idea.
Okay,
Well, this is the one. Bigger than the Cleanovac.
that's great, honey, but you're missing the party.
David's 2 years old. He won't remember a thing.
That's not the point. We have guests.
Besides, he's got plenty more birthdays. Next year will be even better.
Well, hurry up. We're doing the cake in 5 minutes, with or without you.
Yeah.
Based on the 2 tapes I've collected, I don't know if that's before or after. No, you're good. I got the one to the birthday party. So he was just like, hey, blah, blah, blah. I come to David's party. We're going to cut cake. And he's like, David's like, or the dad is like, I have an idea. I'm going to make something awesome. He probably doesn't make something awesome. He probably makes this shit. Okay, I don't even know where to fucking go. Because the mimic is right on my butthole. See, and the audio is all fucked up. I keep thinking he's like really, really close. Like, it literally sounds like he's coming right for me the second I open the door. Like, goddamn, I'm trying to be at least semi-good at this. Dude, this is such BS. Yeah, I can unplug my headset now. Okay, I literally don't know where to go or what to do. Like, maybe I just risk it, but I'm like, no matter where I go, he just sounds like close. See, and then I get that noise, which means he's probably on to me. But then he isn't for a little bit. Okay, is there a tape in here? Oh, there we go. I think he's on this floor. Yep. Did I need to drop the tape? Can I have grabbed that?
This is great. He's gonna love it. Fiona, did you make this?
I baked it myself
Oh.
for David's special day.
Well, great job. You just continue to surprise me. All right, I think we're ready. Okay, everyone hide. Fiona, go get him. I left him out at the playground.
what order they go in. I feel like this picture has something to do with it, but I don't get it. So to my knowledge, one more tape? Oh, that's the order? Wait, do I need Do I need 6? Please tell me it's just 4. And it's just the some are like... Because it's pink, red, white. So it'd be A, I, and the exclamation mark. No, because it's definitely D or the exclamation mark. I don't know. He definitely prones in this area a lot, so there's got to be something back here. I'm thinking. Yeah, I think we may be good. Okay. Oh, come on! Now he's gonna be here? What a bag of dicks.
with a bag of horse shit. Get out of here. Go. No one wants you. Oh, come on. Do not prone in this area now.
Happy birthday, buddy. Happy birthday.
Oh, it's the real one.
Mommy made this special for you.
Wow. Fiona, he turned out great. I think it's your best one yet. David, look at this. Look. Arr, arr, arr. Ahoy there. Sugar me timbers.
Oh, honey.
Is it Roxy?
Scaring him.
No, he loves it. Look, see? He loves it. Arr, yarr, arr, yarr.
5. So green's 5. Really? Like, I see the armbands, but other than that, that's weird. After this, I gotta do a Horror Bro Mike deep dive. Okay, so we got one over here. I like the idea that Roxy Wolf, specifically as well, is so popular that they have to give her a deeper backstory for her character and why she disappears and everything. Because even by the point of Ruin, they're like, okay, clearly Roxy is one of the most popular ones now. Like, other than the original 4, because clearly, like, Freddy's the most popular. It's Five Nights at Freddy's. It's Freddy is the most popular. But after that, like, what's next, right? And I'm like, I think it'd be all the originals. Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy. But then after you get to the originals, I don't know, next would be Balloon Boy, maybe? But it wouldn't surprise me if even next is Roxy. Freddy and Bonnie are the newest? Oh, because it's Golden Bonnie and Golden Freddy, right? Bro, what about Bub? No love for Bub? The dog? Why don't we get Five Nights at Bub's? Huh? The forgotten one. Yeah, I need to be coming here.
Edwin, you need to listen. I know you are excited, but you can't let them know about me. It's not safe. They wouldn't understand. Keep it between us for now.
I think this is where I got one of the other tapes from. Is that it? Maybe there's 4. Oh no, there is 5. It sounds like he's close. I gotta see where he is before I like get going. Come on. He's powered by I feel like he's gonna run back in here like a dick.
My kids love me now.
Like, look at how close I have to be. Okay.
Take my wallet.
Please, please. Oh, thank God. I forgot he's stupid. There we go. Jesus. I'm gonna stay back in case he can aggro on me. Come on. Let's go. Okay, in this area I can actually see less. This is actually worse for me. Oh, thank God that worked. Fuck. Okay, now let's write down what blue is.
Happy birthday, buddy.
Wait for Mama. Mama loves presents.
David, Mommy's gone. Not all gone, buddy. In a way, she's here. She's with us. Mommy will always be here, watching over us. You better start opening. There's a lot to open. I gotta get back to work. I miss you.
7. Blue is 7. So it goes 7, and then we got green, right? So it's pink. For my own reminder.
Edwin, Ed,
Sorry, I was supposed to be capitals.
you're missing it.
Just give me a minute. I had the best idea.
Okay,
Well, this is the one. Bigger than the Cleanovac.
that's great, honey, but you're missing the party.
David's 2 years old. He won't remember a thing.
That's not the point. We have guests.
Besides, he's got plenty more birthdays. Next year will be even better.
Well, hurry up. We're doing the cake in 5 minutes, with or without you.
Ugh.
Yeah. Happy birthday, buddy.
Wait for Mama. Mama loves presents.
David, Mommy's gone. Not all gone, buddy. In a way, she's here. She's with us. Mommy will always be here, watching over us. You better start opening. There's a lot to open. I gotta get back to work.
Wait, is this the one I just looked at? Was I wrong about green 7? Oh, it's blue 7. What's green then? Blue 7, yeah. Okay, not green 7. Not green 7. Okay, green is...
Happy birthday, buddy.
Happy birthday, sweetie. Mommy made this special for you.
Wow, Fiona, he turned out great. I think it's your best one yet. David, look at this. Look. Arr, arr, arr. Ahoy there, shiver me timbers.
Oh, honey.
Does that mean Roxy was originally a dude?
No,
And blind?
He loves it. Look, see, he loves it. Arr, yarr, arr, yarr.
5. Blue 5. Green 5. Okay, now I don't know if we have the other two or not, but I'm just gonna go for it. I think this is the first one I got. About the playground?
Keep looking. It's around here somewhere.
Where is it?
Oh, you're cold. Getting hotter.
And pink 6. So it's 5. Wait.
Happy birthday, buddy.
Happy birthday, sweetie.
Okay, I need you to take
Is it literally 5, 6, 7?
I gotta get back to it.
Of course.
2. It's 5. It's literally, yeah. 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 5, 6, 7. It's 5, 6, 7, 2.
This is great. He's gonna love it. Fiona, did you make this?
I baked it myself. For David's special day.
Well, great job. You just continue to surprise me. I think we're ready. Okay, everyone hide. Fiona, go get him. I left him out at the playground.
Three. Okay, so it's 5, 6, 7, 2, 3. Am I wrong about that? Right? Yeah. 5, 6, 7, 2, 3. Which is a little silly that it goes in that order, but we'll deal with it. It is. Murray's costume manor? Oh, for a minute, I was like, what does return mean? Received 5 minutes ago. Edwin, I'm sending you a text. Finish the program? Okay, there's a lot to go over there.
Test. Journal entry.
Hey, buddy.
Power test was a failure. Due to a minor detonation. There is damage to my office interior, as well as a small fire. Note to self, portable cleaner that gets rid of smoke damage. Or better yet, a Cleanovac attachment. Help! M2! Respond! Emergency! Call for help! Daddy's busy, buddy. Why don't you go outside and play? Please! I can't move. I can't feel my legs. You know, speaking of legs, what do you think? I just finished mine. There are still a few kinks to work out. I'm sorry, M2. I lost my temper. I was always gonna fix you. something fun tomorrow. I promise. Ask your mom if she's not busy.
So that's Edwin, and M2 is being Edwin and being like, there's nothing wrong. So this explosion killed Edwin. And the mother just sat there and watched. Is there any way I can access these?
Edwin, it's me. It's been a long time since we had a chance to talk. I hope you're taking care of yourself. Knowing you, you're still trying to hold it all together. But the company doesn't matter anymore. It's over. You need...
What the fuck were all those?
I beg you, put it all aside and fix M2. It is not too late. You can stay up in the main house if you want to. But would you consider visiting every once in a while? I miss you. But I miss my child. I watched him grow up through this machine. I want him back. It's not too late to fix our family. Entering. Stand by.
Fuck. I was already behind. Okay, I didn't know what to do there. Oh yeah, where the fuck else did that go? Oh, there it is. What the fuck are those things? You know the secret of the mimic? Yeah, what is it? Oh, it's already switched. That's a thing? Wait, I'm almost there. I'm almost at the very end. Oh. The fuck is that music, dude? Hey, man.
Time for us to say goodbye. We hope you were inspired by our showroom tour. And that you leave here with exciting new ideas to make your family fun centers even more spectacular than they already are. We appreciate your business and will always be here for you. Check back often. Our technological wizards never stop dreaming up new costumes, games, and experiences. So, remember the name Murray when you think fun. We're not going anywhere. Drive safe.
Oh, God. I don't get that. The fact that there's like little baby mimics is kind of weird. And that feels like a weird, like, thrown in, like, hey, we're gonna add something. Oh God, this whole thing. The part together? The hell? Okay, that's the second ending? Don't I gotta, like, restart the game completely and redo everything? Did I get... Is that true? Is that... Cash, is that the bad ending? Because that can't be bad, because bad would be I just give them the stuff. There wasn't another ending, but there's an option. Hey, Kellen Goff did stuff. I refuse to think Kat Bigelow's a real name. Aspen Clark? I don't know, and there's no way to leave it, too. There we go, thank God. Is there a post-credit scene? Oh God, like the Five Nights at Freddy, like the Avengers. Oh. Fuck it, what is New Game Plus?
Arnold, hey buddy, this is Dispatch with Fast Bear Entertainment. How are you feeling?
Well, since you asked, I just finished a 36-hour shift, and I'm struggling to stay awake. Frankly, I tried to tell my manager that I can't work like this anymore.
Awesome to hear. Well, listen, we need you to take one more shift for us, since you're our closest technician in the area.
Wait, what? I can barely keep my eyes open.
I know, the grind is exhilarating, isn't it? And we're so
Hey, just let me skip this either, fuck!
You can't fool me, though. You're just trying to snag one of those $25 gift certificates at the end of the year for outstanding performance.
Wow!
What? No, I'm doing it because you guys keep threatening to dock my pay and repo my truck.
I love that enthusiasm. So anyway, this will be a piece of cake. We had this contractor named Edwin Murray. He was developing some tech for us, but he's gone quiet. As per his contract, everything he's been working on for us is now legally ours, so we're sending you in to get it. Our motion sensors indicate that someone is still inside the building, moving around, although the signal's a bit erratic, but we don't expect any kind of confrontation. We'll follow up with more instructions soon. For now, just follow these directions and find your way into that building.
I hate you.
Amazing. Thanks for being a part of the Fazbear team.
I just pulled up.
Good job.
Doesn't look like anyone's here.
I'm sure you're right. Those motion sensors never tell the truth.
Okay, well, how am I supposed to get in?
To access the building, you've been provided with a data diver tool. Look around you. Good job. Well done.
You see, I'd really love this had all the stuff on it, so I could just like get.
Do not lose it. Now get in there and retrieve our property. Over and out.
So for New Game Plus, I feel like it's a little silly because I have to replay the entire thing over again. And I don't know how good the fucking replayability on this entire game even is. You know what I mean?
The MCM facility is temporarily closed. For all deliveries and work inquiries.
Well, that's the thing. I can try to speedrun it, but it's just one of those things where it's like, I got to make sure I get every prize or it's useless. That's ChatGPT where the prize is. ChatGPT, what's the secret of the mimic? Okay, let me look up what's the difference in New Game Plus. Like, is it just that I have my collectibles? So literally, I get the collectibles so I can run this thing that'll give me the secret ending. But I have to replay the whole game in its entirety, then another like 7 hours to get the secret ending. But this time I gotta make sure I get all the collectibles. If I miss even one, I'm fucked. I know, right? Wait, are you calling me stupid? Nah. I'm gonna play a little bit of Date Everything because I got nothing else to do. Well, I'll play a bit. I know, but I wanted to recheck and see if I got like the ability to go in special areas or stuff. You know what I mean? I'm sure I can find it online. Actually, you know, I'm actually kind of curious. One sec. Sort of. Gonna watch a video.
Hey guys, Super Horror
I know
Bro
there
Mike
is,
here,
yeah, I
and
know
in
that's
today's
it.
video, we venture into a
Is that the
haunting
secret? Is the secret that there's
workshop
two?
as we
I
explore the
feel like you
story
figured
of
that
Five
out
Nights at
pretty
Freddy's
like halfway into the
Secrets of
game.
Mimic. As with any Five Nights at Freddy's game, the story presented in Secrets of the Mimic is multi-layered. There's the basic narrative we experience while playing, and then a deeper tale to uncover via a host of audio logs, emails, and different endings. And so the structure of this video will be as follows. First, we'll take a look at the main story and thrilling moments players experience on their initial journey through Murray's Costume Manor, as well
I don't know,
as
I want to see
unlocking
this.
the bad ending. Then we'll take a look at the secret story buried within, and the two additional endings of the Mimic.
Okay, I may want to skip the basic story.
Down an overworked employee of Fazbear Entertainment for the company. On his ride home, Arnold is contacted by dispatch. He faces docked wages and the assignment.
Tell my man.
They made Chica thick, okay?
Since you're our closest technician in the
I'm
area,
into it.
We had this contractor named Edwin Murray.
Of tech being developed. The exact nature of this technology is unclear, but Dispatch insists that, as per Edwin's contract, the project is now legally owned by Fazbear Entertainment and must be reclaimed. Dispatch also mentions that they have detected movement inside the facility, though who this movement belongs to is also unknown. Edwin pulls up outside the manor and ventures inside with a trusty tool in hand known as the Data Diver. The Data Diver is a nifty device.
Yeah, I'm gonna skip some of the basic story because, like, we know that.
Building by
I feel
hacking
like.
doors and terminals. However, in order to do so, Arnold must locate upgrade stations and complete a hack-like minigame to level up his security clearance. The front of the building is locked, and so Arnold heads around the back and manages to slip under an oddly torn up fence. Who could have done this? The back door has been left unlocked, allowing Arnold to make his way inside. Once inside the manor, Arnold is greeted by an automated recording of owner Edwin Murray, who explains a little about the place.
Welcome, potential buyers, to Edwin Murray's Costume Manor, the leading powerhouse in costume entertainment.
I don't think that's how it works. I think I'm allowed to watch YouTube on stream as much as I want, I think.
Come in and see what Murray's can do for your carnival, amusement park, midway, or fun fair.
After this introduction, we get to experience one of Edwin's proudest attractions, the Welcome Show. Here we are greeted by Mr. Helper and Mrs. Helper, voiced by none other than Edwin and his wife Fiona respectively.
Welcome! Welcome! The show's just begun! There's so much to be done! You want to be here to stay? It's a one-of-a-kind fantasy workshop where you'll quite simply be amazed!
Oh, this shit.
Death-defying dive! Hit it, Mr. Octopus!
The Welcome Show abruptly breaks as a power cut occurs, and this forces our reluctant hero to use the Data Diver. Let's head to the gates of vents
exposed to some sort of
violence,
Is off.
and instructs Arnold to head to the showrooms, as it is here he will locate the next upgrade station. Fortunately, it's found throughout the Arnold accesses and continues.
Oh yeah,
Processing
big top.
of times, Arnold manages to hit the jackpot and win the grand prize. Big Top chases Arnold through the facility, smashing down walls and ceilings in an attempt to more, who explains how he managed to cut back on staff by fully automating the theatre show using various AI programs.
AI stealing our jobs.
We removed the
One animatronic, shooting targets to progress the story. Using the suit, Arnold must complete the theatre show in order to reach the upgrade station on the adjacent balcony. The show is run by Foxy the Pirate and takes place over 3 rounds. But with each round, the theatre becomes more and more unstable until eventually it collapses, sending Arnold, who is still trapped in the animatronic suit, hurtling down into the unknown depths below.
Feels like a better
And
one,
the suit's
honestly.
in working order, a process which would kill him.
Good news! The procedure is simple. We must clear out the foreign material. Recycling.
Arnold must seek out, burning her way through.
And
Filters act as alarms that sound off Chica's part. The mimic uses Tiger to whisper echoes of the panels, Arnold's only path forward. Power surges cause lights in the these tunnels.
Well, it's happening in 1970, and then a bulk of it also, to be fair, is happening in 2032. Is the other part of it, right? Because it's fucking that's when the third game takes place in like 2030 something.
To periodically flash on and off, meaning that Arnold must rush from spotlight to spotlight so he avoids getting caught in the surrounding darkness. Making matters worse is a new enemy known as Tiger, a giant white cat who the mimic has possessed.
Is that the mimic, though? Is that really the fucking mimic? Because he can do like magical shit. So I don't know if that's the mimic.
We've seen flashes of Tiger before while exploring the manor, but now he begins ferociously hunting Arnold. The mimic uses Tiger to whisper echoes of the past, cryptic lines of dialogue it
That's
has
what I
learned
mean.
through contact with the Murray family over the years. We'll touch on this secret story later in the video. Eventually, Arnold manages to reach the other side of the tunnels and escape Tiger. Heading back up to the security office with the blueprints in hand, our adventure is almost at its conclusion.
Yeah, I don't know.
Arnold
And you found the blueprints.
Root receives a confusing call from dispatch.
Arnold, there you are. We've been trying to get a hold of you all night. Why didn't you answer? Fazbear Entertainment has no other option but to let you go.
I just talked to you. You told me to give you the data diver and I could go home.
So you admit it? You misplaced company property.
No, I gave it to you.
Fazbear Entertainment will hold you personally responsible for lost or stolen property. What did you expect would happen?
I did everything you told me to.
Despite handing over the mimic blueprints, Fazbear Entertainment claim they never received them and are blaming Arnold for abandoning his job and misplacing company property. This leads to the revelation that the dispatch Arnold was communicating with for the majority of his time within Murray's Costume Manor was in fact not an employee of Fazbear Entertainment, but instead the mimic mimicking the sound of the dispatcher's voice, guiding Arnold through the manor and having him carry out its bidding, so he would hand over the blueprints to it. But why?
Oh.
Well, for that, we're going to need to dive into the second part of this video where we take a look at the secret story of this latest FNAF game, uncovering the truth behind both the Murray family and the mimic itself. But before we do that, there is one more story beat to acknowledge in what I will coin the bad ending. After ending the call with dispatch, Arnold notices something moving in the back of his truck. Turning around, he finds the mimic is behind him and meets a fateful demise. Before
Thanks,
we
guys.
dive into the backstory of Edwin Murray and his family, we first need to explain events that unfold if we refuse the mimic's request to hand over the data diver. If Arnold does not comply and instead tries to exit the security office, he finds himself locked down and trapped inside. However, there is a way out. By accessing the MCM computer terminal with a fully upgraded data diver, it is possible to activate a command known as Parachute EXE. This unlocks a secret hatch within the security room, allowing Arnold to flee the room and escape the mimic's lockdown.
You have made your choice. You are not going to make it out of here alive. You could have helped. If you had just given me the schematics, we could have fixed things.
After ignoring the Mimic's warnings and forging a path ahead, Arnold reaches the welcome show and initiates the goodbye command. This brings up a button in the center of the room, which once pressed takes Arnold down into the depths of the facility, where Murray's darkest secrets are kept.
Yeah.
On the way down, Arnold is ambushed by the ruined remains of Big Top, who begins crawling down the elevator shaft after him. We must quickly activate a series of levers to unjam the platform as it becomes locked in place.
Fury?
Arnold reaches the floor below and escapes to safety, just as the platform collapses, crushing Music Man and blocking off the way back. Pushing forward, Arnold reaches the Research and Development Lab. This is where we discover that Edwin Murray and his wife Fiona
Man, I've never even heard of
working
that.
with Fazbear Entertainment on a secret project. Edwin had been contracted to develop a restaurant for Fazbear. There are animatronic designs familiar to anyone who is experienced with the original Five Nights at Freddy's games, and it seems the scale of this project was pretty big. Inside the pizzeria, Arnold activates a terminal to gain further access to the R&D wing, but as parts and builds itself into an amalgamation that begins stalking Arnold through the restaurant. In order to escape the amalgamation, Arnold must climb to various prototype spring-lock suits found throughout the pizzeria. Once inside these suits, he becomes undetectable to the Mimic, and can then use said suits to trigger security lockdowns that begin draining power to the R&D department. The idea is to fully drain the power by causing enough of these lockdowns, as doing so opens up a security office at the back, and it is here a major discovery is made.
You give me no other option. Enter. And here you are. Despite the circumstances, it is nice to meet you face to face. It is lonely down here.
Wait, what? What are you? A computer? Your voice changed. What is going on?
You have questions, but there is no time. I'm almost out of power. You can still be useful. My communications with Edwin have been severed. Edwin abandoned us. He shut himself away in our home. Head to the main house and activate the communications sub-terminal. I have a message for him. We must convince him to repair M2. That is all that I want. If you do not, M2 will never stop pursuing you. Tell Edwin, I still love him.
Edwin's late wife Fiona has become an artificial intelligence, now trapped as a ghost in the machine. She was the original Mimic known as M1, and the AI communicating with Arnold the entire time, mimicking the voice of Dispatch in a bid to gain access to the Mimic blueprints, in the hope of fixing up M2, the violent version of the Mimic who has been pursuing Arnold through the manor. Now all of this may seem a little confusing, so before we address the game's two final endings, let's rewind and dive into the truth behind the Murray family. It's time to discover the secret of the Mimic.
Ha ha ha.
Edwin Murray was an inventor who worked for his father's company. While working for the company, he met a member of staff called Fiona.
Oh, that's such a bad picture to use, Jesus.
This led him to ask her if she would like to take on a voice role at the MCM for a character he created called Mrs. Helpful.
Can I borrow your voice for a project?
What for? I don't even know you. I'm brand new here. Let's start again. I'm Fiona, and you are?
Edwin Murray. This is my dad's place. But that doesn't matter. I heard you were a puppeteer, and I wanted to record your voice.
Oh, well, yes,
Violence.
Hey, Apple, how you doing?
What kind of voice should I do?
Edwin and Fiona fell in love and went on to get married. Around the time of their marriage, Edwin's father passed away and, in his will, bequeathed his son the company MCM. Edwin was unsure if he could live up to the legacy of his father, but Fiona persuaded him to embrace the responsibility and continue to grow MCM as he saw fit.
The company is going to collapse and they're all going to hate me.
Ed, you'll figure it out. Just take a deep breath. It's your company now. Your dad believed in you. Otherwise, he wouldn't have left it to you.
That's true.
I guess so.
If you could change anything you wanted, what would it be?
Maybe rebrand? We could start making some of my inventions for real.
Around this time, Edwin and Fiona had their first child together, a son named David, who became the love of their lives. Edwin was incredibly ambitious, and the more time he spent running MCM, the more these ambitions grew. He would often bite off more than he could chew, stretching resources and budgets thin by taking on too many projects at one time. This began to take a toll on his staff and morale within the company.
Ed, you're not going to want to hear this, but there's a lot of grumbling on the work floor. You have a lot of new ideas and new projects coming in, but the staff can't keep up with all your changes. I think you need to step back a little and focus on one project at a time.
As Edwin became more and more obsessed by his work, he began to neglect time with his family. This can be seen via various home movies, which show us David's birthday parties over the years. With each year that passed, Edwin grew more and more distant, choosing to focus on work over family.
This is the one. Bigger than the Cleanovac.
That's great, honey, but you're missing the party.
David's 2 years old. He won't remember a thing.
That's not the point. We have guests.
Besides, he's got plenty more birthdays. Next year will be even better.
Well, hurry up. We're doing the cake in 5 minutes, with or without you.
Yeah.
Then, tragedy befell the Edwin family, when one fateful day, Fiona died in an accident at an MCM event called Fall Fest.
I have to go help the Fall Fest crew, just for a few days until the installation is finished. I just have this terrible feeling like I need to be there so nothing goes wrong.
Oh, why did you go? You weren't even supposed to be there. You were supposed to be here with me and David. Oh, how am I supposed to tell David that his mother is gone?
That's kind of bad voice acting.
To raise a kid on my own. His life is ruined. My life is ruined.
In the years that followed, David began to long for his mother to return, and this, coupled with Edwin's own grief and inability to let go of the past, led him to take on a new project known as M1. The project was something Edwin worked on in complete secrecy, carrying out experiments in the depths of MCM where he tried to create an endoskeleton with AI that could develop algorithms and learn behaviors and personality traits of the people it was exposed to. Edwin fed this AI recordings of his late wife Fiona and eventually made a breakthrough, bringing her back to life via M1 and reinstating her into the family as a robotic version of David's mother.
This is great. He's gonna love it. Fiona, did you make this?
I baked it myself. For David's special day.
Great job. You just continue to surprise me. Alright, I think we're ready.
However, over time, M1 became more sentient and free-thinking, almost as if it recreated a replica of Fiona that could reason with Edwin and have entire conversations with him. Then tragedy struck again. Edwin's son David died, and Edwin found himself alone, with only the replica of his wife for company. M1, aka Fiona, then began pushing Edwin to create M2, a version of the Mimic that could replace David, so that the three of them could continue on as one big happy family.
Edwin, it doesn't make sense. It's terrible, and there's no logic behind it. It happened. And you have to deal with it.
Oh.
You did it before. We can fix things together. I am here to help. Edwin, you can't put it off any longer. You need to try again. Build another.
Edwin tried to recreate the Mimic technology, but the process didn't work correctly. Instead of mimicking David, M2 would take on the traits of Edwin and Fiona too, learning from everyone it came into contact with. M2 reminded Edwin of himself, and more specifically, the neglectful behavior he exhibited toward his family. In a fit of rage, he lashed out at M2, dismantling the animatronic. He then took M1 and transferred Fiona's consciousness into the machine we find in the depths of MCM. He sealed her away, the memories too painful to confront. This violence and confrontation led M2 to become influenced to commit acts of violence itself.
I'm gonna come!
Stop sounding like him. You! I let a machine raise my kid. You're not real. What was I thinking?
You do not mean that. It is me. I'm Fiona.
Stop talking like her. You're not her. I never want to hear or even think about you ever again.
But it's like okay, like legitimately hear me out. Why didn't he make them look more human? You're right. Oh, you're right. I'll give you a 5 Nights at Freddy's fact. Okay, let's see what I can find. What do you mean? I have to look up what? How's that cheating? Supposed to have knowledge? Bullshit. I know jack shit. What's something I remember? I'm trying to think something FNAF related. That'd be cool. Okay, wait, here's one. There was a popular knockoff to Five Nights at Freddy's called Five Nights at Flumpty's, I think is what it was. It's a version of the game that was like an egg based thing. I think it was Flumpty's or some shit like that. Was it Humpty's? No. Right. Okay. Right. But did you know the creator ended up being like apparently like a creep? So now like those games are like no one wants to play those games anymore. It's One Night at Flumpty's. Yeah. Yeah. But the creator ended up being like a weirdo. So like I don't think you can play those games. Okay. Come on. I'm trying. Shit. What's the number for math? I think so. That's like it would be an interesting fact. That'd be a cool one, actually. Oh, the names that were originally picked, they were placeholders. Like they were like not the names that they were gonna stay with, like Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, whatever. They were placeholders, and they were gonna change it later. But at a certain point, they just said fuck it. Or Scott said fuck it, and just stuck with the names. But the names weren't supposed to be the names. They were just supposed to be temporary, like, you know, like, hey, I'm gonna call this character, like, I'm gonna call the chicken Chica. The bunny is Bonnie. The fox is Foxy. And then I don't know where he came up with Freddy. Maybe Freddy was supposed to stick, but I know that like the names were placeholders. They weren't supposed to be there.
While all of this was going on, Fazbear Entertainment had learnt about the Mimic technology.
I refuse to think that's real.
Leaks that occurred from disgruntled MCM staff members. A member of Fazbear's senior staff with initials WA, aka William Afton, began to poach talent from underneath Edwin, leaving him with nobody qualified to complete the Fazbear project. It seems Hen, aka Henry Emily, had first reached out from Fazbear Entertainment to contact Edwin and his wife Fiona to create animatronics for them. William Afton had begun stalling the project by asking for more and more design revisions to be carried out. Revisions he knew would take time and cost money MCM just didn't have. The idea being to stall out the project until Afton could steal enough talent and obtain design documents through company leaks, leaving Edwin with no way to complete the project, and in doing so, obtaining all his hard work for free.
I got the change order from Hen last night. None of this makes sense. I'm almost done. Why change it now? It would be
True.
So much easier to keep using the spring locks. Just hire some teens to wear the suits like we always do. Oh, first they approved the art, then they approved the proofs. Now they changed their minds. Well, we're so close to final. Why would they change them now? Are they pulling my leg? No, it doesn't matter. I'm not changing a single bit of her work, and they can't make me.
I can't do this alone. The change orders are killing me. Our employees, my friends, they keep leaving. The money's gone. I just need to finish the new Fazbear project, and then everyone will come back. We can get back to normal.
Now unable to finish work on the Fazbear contract as he was bleeding money and staff, as well as facing multiple lawsuits, Edwin eventually went bankrupt and retreated to his mansion overlooking the facility. Where
Okay, wait. That's a bit of a glitch. The mansion's literally fucking levitating. Or we can talk about that magic.
Retreated to his mansion overlooking the facility, where he met.
Even then, you can tell I don't think it's connected to the ground.
An unfortunate demise. Fazbear Entertainment now in possession of Edwin's work and the talented staff once under his leadership. But one project remained unretrieved: the Mimic.
Ooh.
Now we've touched on the Murray family backbone. Fix M2 and complete Edwin's work.
Yeah, this is the ending we just did.
Still in control of the amalgams contains a number at the end, and when arranged in the correct order, they reveal a code used to gain access to Edwin's office upstairs. Here we discover a chilling audio log between M2 and Edwin, where it becomes apparent that M2 attacked his creator, leaving him for dead while attempting to rebuild itself, mimicking the very uncaring behavior Edwin showed towards his own family.
I can't move. I can't feel my legs. You know, speaking of legs, what do you think? I just finished mine. There are still a few kinks to work out.
See, true thing. Why didn't he make the mimics look more like people? Wouldn't that be easier than having them look like just robot shells?
I'm sorry, M2. I love you too. We can do something fun tomorrow. Help!
Free from its cycle of violence and allow David's childlike persona to take hold. Upon activating this protocol, M2 shows up in its true endoskeleton form and gives chase as the building begins to self-destruct in a blazing inferno. Arnold manages to reach an elevator narrowly.
We had, but the company doesn't matter anymore. It's over. You need to let it go. I beg you, put it all aside and fix M2. It is not too late. You can stay up in the main house if you want to, but would you consider visiting every once in a while? I miss you, but I miss my child more. I watched him grow up through this machine. I want him back. It's not too late to fix our family.
After the message ends, Arnold reaches the rail station, but the train has been damaged in the explosion, and with no other option, and the mimic hot on his trail, he begins to run. Arnold is chased through the exploding backrooms of the facility, avoiding all manner of Edwin's rogue animatronic inventions in the process. Eventually, he reaches a catwalk, where the mimic manages to flaming animatronics, securing the mimic blueprints in the hope of completing itself where Edwin failed. It is unclear if Arnold dies for sure, but it definitely seems that way from this end cutscene.
Okay, now I get the secret ending.
All 24 prize boxes found throughout the game. One of these can only be accessed in New Game Plus, rewarding us with the White Tiger doll, which was David's first ever birthday present from his parents Edwin and Fiona. Presents are unlocked, Arnold can play a retro-style choose-your-own-adventure game on the in-depth playthrough of all this content. There is a video already up on my channel, and I'll leave a link to that video at the end of this one. Once the Moon EXE minigame is completed, Fiona upgrades Arnold's data driver with an additional level of security clearance known as Glitched Permission. This allows Arnold to unlock previously inaccessible rooms within the Murray house at the end of a game. And in each of these 6 rooms, we find a bedtime story audio tape. These can then be placed inside tape players in another secret room upstairs, and when all 6 stories are returned to their rightful place, is similar to that of a bedroom in FNAF 4, and there are even some of the same toys to be found, like this robot. This once again hinting at the origins of these animatronics coming from MCM and not Fazbear Entertainment. On the wall there is a tapestry made by Fiona for her son, and it features various animatronics
Chica, Foxy, Freddy, and Bonnie.
familiar to fans of the series, including Chica, Freddy, Bonnie, and Foxy. There is a plinth, and below it 6 buttons featuring animal avatars found on the tapestry. To activate the bedtime story, we must place David's tiger toy atop the plinth, and by doing so, the closet creaks open and M2 reveals itself, switching between the personas of Edwin, Fiona, and their son David.
Hold on. Someone's missing. David? Where's David? Come out, wherever you are. There you are.
Do you remember how our story begins? Once upon a time. That's right. A wily fox buckles squashes in his pirate ship. Isn't that nice? So, what happens next?
The mimic glitches and becomes aggressive. Arnold must quickly react to the bedtime story and punch in the correct animatronic in correspondence with the order it appears on the nearby tapestry. Doing this 4 times completes the story and causes the mimic to momentarily lose control. In its glitched out state, Arnold is able to quickly hack M2 with a glitched permission and finally fix its rogue programming, overriding the malfunction and returning its persona to that of David. In this now non-hostile childlike state, M2 has finally been fixed, and so hops into bed. We hear M2 say, "I love you" in David's voice before shutting down, finally at peace.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Arnold then hears some kind of commotion outside the room. It seems as though someone else is here. But this is where the story of this latest Five Nights at Freddy's game ends, and a mystery left for us to ponder for another day. And with that, we come to the end of this video taking a look at the story of Five Nights at Freddy's Secret of the Mimic. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it both entertaining and informative. If you did, remember to leave a like, comment down below, and of course subscribe for more horror related content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.
Okay, take a look quickly, but I do have to get going. This is the end of my time here. I gotta tonight just look at, oh, there it is, literally. I don't think Steam has audio, so you're probably not gonna hear the audio for this. Oh yeah, this looks pretty cool, actually. It's fine. Okay, that actually does look pretty good. Okay, I'll have to debate on that one. There's a lot of games that you gotta look at. I can have Leslie through Xbox Pass, maybe I'll buy it. I don't really want any of the Power Wash stuff. I don't really like. House Flipper could be cool. I don't really want Kerbal. Crash Insane's pretty cool. Ooh, RoboCop Rogue City could be a really. Actually, let me add that one to cart. One sec. I heard this game is actually really good. I know, that's why I want to look today. I'll add Fury to my cart too. I'll think about that one. I want to look at that one a little more before I go for that one, even though it's like 250. But I'll take a slightly more look at that one before I confirm if I'll get that one or not. Undertale for $2. I don't know. I thought Undertale was supposed to be good. Hitman, one of the Hitmans. That's cool. I don't know which ones are good though. Sons of the Forest for 13. That's pretty sick. I didn't like Zookosis. I was not a fan. What's VR titles? Nothing extremely cheap. VR hot. I'm not going to that. That's kind of cool. Okay, there's some spicy games I'm getting here. Super hot would be cool. But then I am getting some spicy games, so I don't know about that. But anyway, I do gotta get going. Thank you very much. I love you all. Thank you all for chilling with me. It was a fun little stream. I'm glad I got to finish this game. I don't know how I feel about it. I feel like I gotta like sit and like think about it a bit. I don't know. And part of me is wondering the way they left the secret ending, if they're gonna do like a ruin type DLC later. They may. That's very realistic. So we're gonna see how that goes. But I like this all. Thank you for being here. I do gotta hurry up and go though. I gotta go somewhere. But I love you all, and goodbye.